Okay, off to down Clare Street towards Anderson Street to pick up the tiles from the depot. Hopefully the guy who's doing the coring for me will be reliable and turn up there between 9 and 9:30. I'll give myself about 40 minutes to get down there. I got the that hose for the washing machine yesterday and fitted it, and I still got a bit of a leak. It's still not perfectly dry, the connection, so I don't know what's going on there. I did look up today that there's a product called plumbing tape, and that might be the way to go, and apparently it just sort of adheres around something. It's pretty amazing stuff apparently, and it just sort of causes a pretty good bond when it's applied around a pipe. So that'll be the way to go. It's pretty cheap, and I'm going to need to do it because obviously there's something wrong with the tap itself. This is Severin Street. This is pretty busy this time of day. This is just after 8 o'clock, about 25 past 8, and full on peak hour. So I'm missing the rat race, which is good. Now I've just got to find myself a footpath to walk along. It's one of the notorious problems of being up here. There's a lack of footpaths. It's just ridiculous. Good, especially considering the rates we pay. That's a nice backyard. Look at that. That's beautiful, beautiful tropical backyard. That's what you want over here. Might as well take advantage of the climate, I reckon. So, there's a few houses up here in Severin Street. There's also a few units over the other way, but these houses they'd be pretty expensive, I'd imagine, in Parramatta Park, so close to the city. My place is very reasonable, being a flat, but houses aren't cheap. You know, the land's expensive, but they don't pay much more in rates, so that's good. But anyway, I'm going to get a bit of physical activity. There's 18 of these 20 kilo containers, packages of tiles that need to be hauled from this depot in Anderson Street to back to my place. And hopefully the guy Andrew, who runs his little company called U-Butte Hauling, he'll be able to give me some assistance. And more tropical backyards, front yards, whatever. Yeah, it's nice, the vegetation here. Boy, look at this traffic though. It is really banked up. Because Anderson Street, this will be one of the major feeder streets to Anderson Street, which is a pretty big road. So that'd be one of the problems. I can't even cross the bloody thing, there's so much traffic. So I wanted to get on the other side, but it's actually good. We got a bit of rain again last night, so it's a bit damp underfoot. So I'd like to be on a footpath, but can't get to the other side. So probably should have done it at the school crossing. I might better do it here. It's might be my best chance. See how we go. Yeah, I'll just try to cross now. I think it's getting ridiculous. There's a lot of traffic here. Oh, finally. Yep. There's a footpath the other side, so that's better. Try that. Oh, I seem to got purse. That was the worst of it too. I've never seen traffic that bad up here because I'm usually inside having my coffee and what have you, not worrying about what poor old workers have to do. But this is obviously a nice little bike path. That's good to know. I've been thinking seriously about getting another bike, and having paths like this is quite good because it's only one street up from Clare Street, and if I can get a nice little scenic bike path like this, this is actually one of the better ones I've seen. I didn't even know it was here. This is actually quite a nice bike path, and it goes all the way to Martin's, to Anderson Street. That's quite reasonable. Yeah, look at that. So this is one of the more picturesque ones with, you know, tree line and everything. It looks very nice. So yeah, it is a great city for bike riding, and you know, I was thinking of possibly getting a trike so I could actually pick up stuff as well, so use it as a bit of a workhorse as well as a recreational type thing. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet whether I want to go that way. And the beauty of having a trike is there's greater stability, of course. Also means that I'll better use up my car parking space. I think that's the block of flats I checked out a few months back, or probably about 6 months back now, when I was looking to buy. Quite a large block, but there's not that many. Most of the places here are houses. Oh, that's beautiful over there. It's actually quite an attractive walk down here. I've never done it before, so this is definitely one of the nicest places to walk in Cairns. So yeah, Severin Street. I never thought Severin Street would have a walkway like this, because it's a pretty busy road. But there you go. Not bad at all. Yeah, got some nice old buildings here. Nice old houses. I think that might be the end of the bike path, unfortunately. There's one of the ubiquitous political posters. It seems to basically be every street corner in this place. There might be a polling booth nearby. That's the logical explanation. And you know, it's a pretty hotly contested election. There's a lot, anything could really happen. So yeah, and you can see the clouds down there. It's quite nice. Just try to avoid getting run over here. Yeah, the poster makers would have done well out of this election. There's a hell of a lot of posters out there. Now, see, had this beautiful little bike path, and now we've got nothing. Now, that looks like a chook to me, or a rooster. It probably is. But, you know, typical. The bloody thing, the bike path just runs out. Now, it's a shame that it couldn't be built right through to here. So, yeah, there's no footpath on either side of the bloody road. Isn't that ridiculous? This urban planning in this place is crazy. I mean, I really like some of the houses and what have you. You know, it's great living up here, but this is one thing that does bug me, especially considering you are paying such high rates. And you just wonder what the hell you're getting for them. Well, you're not getting consistency with footpaths, that's for sure. And it's a shame, because the weather's so good for walking. So but I really think they should think about connecting those bike paths. That is really dumb. Now, I think actually almost down to Anderson Street here. So I don't normally walk down this far down Severin, so it's a bit of a discovery tour for me. I'll probably get there way too early, but there's actually another business I want to check out, which does canvas prints. And yeah, I'm looking at doing some canvas prints for my to decorate the walls of the flat. It seems to be a fairly inexpensive way of sprucing the place up a bit, so I'm looking at doing that. But yeah, this ain't Anderson Street, so but we're getting closer. It's all good to try something new. Just wish it wasn't quite as damp. It's a disincentive to walk around here. It's crazy. You know, that's just one thing I think they need to think about is having, you know, following through. It happens in Melbourne too, where you have bypass that don't connect. It's just dumb, you know. Well, they do it with freeways over there, so that's really bad. So it's just bad planning. please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.